I love Halloween because it's just a time when you can scare the snot out of little kids. That's awesome. Corn festival is not going to scare a little kid. A Halloween festival? Oh yeah. But so see, the church I go to, they wanted, a bunch of them wanted to do like a costume party. But we can't do it around Halloween because people will think we're celebrating Halloween. So they decided to do it like the first weekend of September, which is fine, but it's kind of stupid. But see, I'm married and my wife's name is Wendy. So she thought it would be fun to go as Wendy and Peter Pan. I wanted to go as Optimus Prime. So we compromised, and I went as Peter Pan. Compromising works in our house. Well, then she tells me a couple weeks before the party that she's going to have to meet me up there at the church because she's got to come straight from work. So I got a couple buddies who are still single and idiots, and in hindsight, me riding with them was not a good idea. I'm dressed up as Peter Pan, and we're like heading to the party. It's getting a little dusk outside, so we're heading up to the church to the party. We get about 3 blocks from the church. All of a sudden, my buddy, the steering wheel, he kind of goes like that with the steering wheel. And he slows down, pulls over on the side of the road in the subdivision. He goes, "Dude, something's wrong with me. Hey, can you jump out and check see if something's wrong with the tire?" Okay. So I jumped. As soon as I got out of the car, they took off. I'm 3 blocks from church in a Peter Pan costume. That's not funny. I couldn't call my wife because, like I said, I'm wearing a Peter Pan costume and there's nowhere to put an iPhone in a Peter Pan costume. So I'm like, I guess I'm going to have to huff it. Well, I started running and I'm wearing a Peter Pan costume. Stuff was kind of riding up, so I kind of was skipping, which was not a good thing to do. Because here's the problem. Everybody thinks it's all cute and sweet whenever Peter Pan sneaks into someone's window, which is just wrong. But when I'm running through a subdivision at dusk in September, the police all of a sudden think I'm a person of interest. So they pulled me over, and so they pulled over, and I stopped skipping, and asked me a few questions. Wanted to see my driver's license. Remember, there's no room for an iPhone and a Peter Pan costume. There's no room for a driver's license. So they did not believe a word I said. They just thought I was some pervy dude. So I got to go up to the Memphis City Jail that night. You do not want to get thrown in jail in a Peter Pan costume. You will get beat up. And they tell you, if you get thrown in jail, what you do is you go to the biggest guy, and you pick a fight with him, and then nobody will mess with you. That doesn't work if you're wearing a Peter Pan costume.